Okay, this is part 2 of my Etsy store restock video. This one is a nautical themed, or ocean, seashore, sailing, beach sort of themed book. My husband John and I spent a week on a harbor in central Maine. At the end of August was sort of our 2-year delayed honeymoon, and we had a wonderful time. And I came home and I made a scrapbook for myself from the photos that I had taken, and then I had paper left over, so I made this little folio from the scraps that I had from that. So this is, I think this is 8. It's around like 8 by 4.5, around there. If I could see my ruler, which I don't. Actually, I could use this if it's smart, which I'm not. Okay, this is 7.25 by 4.5. 7.25 by 4.5. I did one of my old fluffy bow ribbon spine embellishment thingies with some oceany. Just some oceany charms. It's like shells and stuff like that, and a couple of buttons. And it's titled "We Love the Sea," but this also, as I do with all these, this can come out, flip it over, like that. You can change it. And this is a folio. I learned how to make these. I watched some videos from the channel Let's Get Scrappy. And I watched a bunch of her videos, and that's where I got the ideas for these, and then I kind of took them off in a different direction also. But after wasting a ton of paper and getting really aggravated, I finally learned how to make these silly things. So they're really fun and just different from anything I've done before. But you can still journal in them, or they're obviously for photos, but there's still room for journaling. This has the flap here, and I got clear Velcro dots because I didn't like the magnets that I had bought, the first ones. But I had some clear Velcro photo dots from what I don't remember. So some of them have magnets, some of them have the Velcro. And this is a 3 flip out waterfall thingy. And then underneath there's a pocket with just a tag. Date and frame, a tag, and another tag right in there in the book plate. Back here, and on this side it comes down, and these all flip up. Get down there. Okay, so these are all just plain on the back. And they can be photo matted, they can be for mats for photos, or if you have a metallic pen, you can certainly journal in them. And these are all just bits and bobs left over from the scrapbook that I made for myself. And then we have a corner pocket and 2 journaling tags. That could also be photo mats for smaller photos. So that is it on that one, and this one will stay closed. So I didn't put any sort of closure on it or anything, because it will stay shut all by its lonesome. And okay, next one is another folio. This one is 8.5 by 4.5, and it's just black cardstock. This was a cut apart from the collection, some twine I had from something, and a button and a bulb pin, and this is a Tim Holtz die cut that I had in my stash somewhere. And again, this one is a folio. I did this one a little bit different. It's got the Velcro closure, and then we have the 3 fold outs, which I embellished with some of the stickers from the paper collection. I think this one, I did this one with, no, this one was a new set. So you can, again, if you have a metallic pen, you can journal on the black. There's that. that. And then on this side, rather than putting another waterfall, I just put tags. And these are cut aparts, and that could be used for photo mats or to journal on. And then there's 2 plain ones, and then we have 3. That was from an orange scrap from the Halloween album. And then a little squirrel. Get in there. And I made the pocket out of, I cut down one of the cut aparts for the pocket. Okay, so there's that one. Just plunking those down on the floor. And this one is another spiral bound. This one is 6x6. And instead of the black, I used like a burn. It's sort of like a, oops, sorry about that. Hit the camera. Like a burnished gold rings for this one. The front and the back. And I put little jingly bobs on all of the tabs. Bulb pins, safety pins, buttons, jingle bell. It's a Tim Holtz little metal tag, says love on that one. So I'll go through this one. All the covers on these, by the way, are made out of, most of them are just recycled cardboard, sort of cardboard, cereal boxes mostly. Cheerios. Nick eats more Cheerios than anybody I know, so we always have Cheerio boxes. Instead of just putting them in the trash, I've been using them for covers, for journals and photo books. Oh, I'm sure this was made out of a Nick's cereal box. Instead of white pages on this one, I used craft cardstock along with the paper collection book plate. And again, same old, use the offcuts or the cut aparts to make short pages. There's room for photos, room for journaling if you have a metallic pen. I thought that was appropriate for the channel, for the shop, so I had to put that in. Had to do it. There's a little, oops, there's a little cut apart there. Another little banner sticker. Some more stickers. And this was one of the border stickers that I just cut in half. A little sticker there, and it just says happy. I think this was one of my favorite of the new collections that I bought this year. And that's the end of that one. Down on the floor. Okay, next we have a trifold folio. It's the front and the back, and it's 5.5 by 7.5, and it's got a crocheted lace closure. I'm not crazy about it, but I wanted to try it. I wish I had put a magnet instead. But it's on there now. I'm not crazy about it. On the spine, that's sticker from the paper collection. That's to hide the seam, where you have to join 2 pieces of paper together. So that hides that seam. And then on this one, I put thankful and blessed, which is another one of the stickers. And then this folds out. Probably not even going to be able to get this all in. Folds out to do a triple. And on this side, we'll start on this side. So we come out. I used the cut aparts to make the flaps. And this has got a little ribbon pull if you wanted to do that. And then the book plate's on the inside of there. So this opens, this is, it's Velcro. And then, how did I do? Oh yeah, that way. And then there's more photo mats there. So that goes that, and like that. Then in the middle, this again, Velcro, and we go out and out. And in here, I put cardstock on the back of this sticker and left it open. It's only stuck down here, so I can stick a photo down behind there. On the side, I made a angled pocket with 2 of the cut-aparts from the collection and some stickers. And then we go out again and out again. Those are all photo mats or for journaling. And then there's another little pocket and 2 more of the cut-aparts. Back in again. Oop, this way, this way, and this way. And on the last section is a waterfall. These strips in here to cover the spine were just paper scraps. And this ties, and then it just all flips up. If I can see what I'm doing. They're photo matted on the undersides, or you could journal. And then just, I left it empty. So, that's that one. And we fold her back up. And on the floor. Plonk. And this is going to be the last one for this video. It's another 8.5 by 4.5. This is fall themed again. Put a dangle on the spine with just some different bits. There's a little Tim Holtz tag, and there's an owl, a button, a key, and a bell. Book corners on the front and back. Nothing on the spine. And this is Dream, but that comes out. It's not stamped on the cover. That's a separate piece of paper. It will come out. You can flip over. And this one is just a double waterfall. Then we have the side one, and this one is magnets, and this was the first set of magnets that I bought, and they're too thick. I don't like them. So I only use it for this book. And then these all open up. And in the back we have a pocket and just 2 tags that I made from paper scraps. And then this one comes down, if I can get it around the camera, fold it under. And then these were some of the cut-aparts. Instead of using paper scraps, I used the cut-aparts. And then I left the tops open for journaling or for extra photos. And then there's a pocket with 2 tags. And that magnets down, not very strongly. Okay, so that's that one. So I'm going to stop the video, and we'll go on to part 3.